Okay, so I'm on a test site that I set up. It's using at the moment the default settings for WordPress. It's got 2016 installed and working. In terms of plugins, I think it's just Akismet, the anti-spam plugin. Yeah, there you are. And in terms of posts, I've got nothing, no posts, no pages, no content whatsoever. Okay, so it's completely blank installation. So I'm going to go and install the Bimber theme. I'm going to go to Appearance. I'm going to add new theme. I'm going to upload the theme. Select the file. Here it is. And this is the file I downloaded from Theme Forest, and it comes exactly like this. You just select it and then install now. And there it is, theme installed successfully. It's activated. Okay, so the theme has been activated. Now we need to set it up. So if we go to the Appearance tab and then Theme Options, you'll see that you get the welcome message for the theme. You are almost there, just 2 easy steps before publishing. Select plugins to install. These plugins are included with the download, and we're going to go ahead and install all of those. MailChimp for WordPress, Mass Share for the share buttons. WP Quads is for the ads. If you don't need ads, you don't have to install that. WordPress Popular Posts. WP Subtitle, that allows you to write a subtitle for the post. You can see, for example, here, this is the main title of this post. Then underneath, don't call it Hangover, it's Wine Flu. That's a subtitle. That is not a default WordPress thing. Socials allows you to, again, share your content virally, socially. And then Envato WordPress Toolkit, that is to allow for updates, automatic updates for the theme without having to download a new one each time. You can install this and then you can update from your WordPress panel. You can also see, if you scroll down, select dummy data to import. And here, if you want to set your theme up to be exactly like the demo version that we just looked at, this version, then click this option here and it will import dummy content. Okay, so I'm going to do all of that. Proceed. It's going to take a little while for each plugin to be installed, but you can see they go green when it's successful. It will be red if it's unsuccessful. There we go. It's a very nice, smooth process. I like the way they've done this. So now it's importing the data, the dummy content, images, text, and all the embedded content we saw earlier. And there it is. That should now have worked. So if we go to the test site, open it up in a new tab, we'll see the dummy content. And there it is. Exactly like the demo. The cat logo is a little bit different. I think that's because they don't want people to use that logo. But anyway, the rest is exactly as it was. You can see the ad spaces here. The ads are not installed, so there are no Google ads or other ads, so they show up as replacement images here. But yeah, so this now, if we go back to posts, we can now start to manipulate each post and see how they've set things up. So this is a good way to learn how the theme works, is to install the dummy content, then kind of reverse engineer, see how they've set up different things, learn from the dummy content, and when you've finished playing around with it, delete all the dummy content and start from zero. The best way, by the way, to do that, if you don't know how to get rid of all the dummy content, I'm not sure if there's a setting on the theme options. Let's have a look. Remove dummy content. No, there's no option for that, which is a shame. That would be really good, wouldn't it, if they allowed you to just install the dummy content, then at the click of a button, remove everything. That's something that's lacking there. That would be a really nice addition. But in order to get rid of all the content, you can install a plugin Oh, here are all the plugins we just installed, by the way. There's a plugin called, I think it's something like Reset Default WordPress or something like that. Oh, here it is, WordPress Database Reset. Install this plugin, WordPress Database Reset. Activate that plugin. And then go to Tools, Database Reset. Select all the content. Enter the code. Reset tables, then OK. Okay, so now all the post content, all the categories, all the tags, it's all gone back to a default WordPress situation. So if you're starting your blog from zero, you could use that plugin to get rid of all the dummy content and now just go from zero. So let's go back to appearance. I just want to show you the customization options for this theme. Bimber is still installed. We can now customize it using the built-in WordPress customization panel. As you can see, there's nothing at the moment, just a single hello world post. But here are some of the options. Change the site title, the tagline, upload an icon or a logo, upload a footer logo as well. All those logos can be linkable. Menus, set up your menus here, they will appear at the top. Widgets, primary widgets, home widgets, footer widgets, they could all be set up here. And if you look, you can install Bimber only widgets, Bimber posts, Facebook page widget, sticky start point, and then MailChimp sign up form, G1 socials as well. These are all supported by the theme. And then the normal default widgets as well. Static front page. Here you can set up your front page. You can choose what kind of template to show on the front page. For WP Living, I'm using one featured plus classic with sidebar, which looks like this. If I go to the front page, that's what it looks like. That's a classic one image. On the demo version of Bimber, they're using 3 images plus sidebar. If it will load for me. So on the demo version, they're using 3 featured plus classic with sidebar. And the way you get these featured posts to show is by adding the tag featured to your post. If you put the tag featured in, they will show up here. But that's all in the explained in the instructions for the theme which come with it. Going back to the front page, you can control the number of entries per page. So the moment here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I've got 8 posts showing. You can control all that there. You can have the load more button, make that you can choose which elements to hide and which elements to include. Featured media, if you don't want images, you don't have to have it. Categories, you can take those away. There, it's gone. Summary, you can take that away. No text. Take away the author. Take away the avatar, the date, the comment link, and just reduce it to just the title and just the excerpt. And that's pretty cool. I really like that. You can play with what's included on the front page. At the moment, I've got it set up with title, view count, and categories as well, you can see here. Newsletter, inject into the post collection, so you can have your newsletter show up here within the posts if you want to. Ads, you can choose to enable or disable ads in the post stream here on the front page. Those are the front page options. Design, you can start to play with the colors, the global layout. You can have it boxed or stretched. The demo, their demo is stretched. My version I'm using on WP Living is boxed. You can choose the background color, the layout width, the font types, the basic color scheme, Accent, which is the main color kind of for the links and all the main parts. Secondary color scheme, you can do all that in the global settings. You can change the header, how you want that to work, the logo margins and stuff like that, accents, colors, the nav bar colors, the text link colors and so on, and the footer colors as well. So the main parts of the themes are all customizable, Posts, you can play around with global settings on what to show on single post pages and what not to show. You can again hide all these elements or include them. That's a really cool feature of this theme. You can really enable, disable sections. The archive pages, the category pages and so on are the same. You can change those too. So there you are. And then finally, featured entries. You can set up the featured sections, the top one here, and what to show, what not to show. So those are the basic options for Bimber. All right, let's move to the final part, pros and cons. Okay, so this has been a very long, rambling review, and I apologize for that. Also, I have a cold. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed having a look at this theme. I really like it. Okay, let's start with the pros. I think it's, as you saw, it's easy to install. Very, very intuitive back-end admin section. And it walks you through the plugin installation. Just a click of a button, it's automated. You can install the dummy content. It would have been nice to have an option to delete all the dummy content as well. Perhaps that's something they could think about in an update. It's easy to use. Again, customization, very easy with WordPress, the built-in customizer. It's a clean design from the get-go. It's very spacious, very easy to consume the content. Has a visual punch. I mean, that's the whole point of the theme. Packs a visual punch. It has great social integration, as you saw, with all the buttons, the sharing capabilities. It works well on all platforms. It is 100% responsive. It looks good on mobile. Some themes are responsive on mobile, but they just don't look good. This one performs well on mobile as much as it does on larger form factors. The negative sides, some of the main elements, including the widgets, like this one, the MailChimp text here. This text, you can only modify that text directly in the code. That's a real shame. They've forgotten to add an option to change the widget of the text for the MailChimp widget. And that really is annoying. So you have to go into the code and manually change the text there. And that takes a little bit of time. And you have to look through several files to change the footer one and the sidebar one. That's a shame. I wish they'd paid attention to that detail. It would have been nice to include Twitter widgets and Instagram widgets as well, and perhaps other social media content widgets would have been really nice. At the moment, it's just Facebook. Be great because of the emphasis on viral to have Twitter there as well and Instagram. There's no option for Snapchat in the social links here. Would be nice to have a Snapchat logo here. Vine as well, stuff like that. Well, Vine is there. Sorry, Snapchat, yeah, is not there. There's no archives template for the theme. It would be nice to have an archives, like a real archives. Yes, it has category archives, but what I mean is an overall archive template would be really cool. Perhaps a timeline or something like that. At the moment, there's nothing like that. You do have popular posts, where you see a list of the posts here. Top 10 most popular, top 10 hottest posts, trending posts, but there's no real overall archive page. So all in all, I really like Bimber. I like the way you can very easily install it, use it, reduce it to something much more minimal and subdued, or have it really loud and in your face as much as you want. Love the sharing, the social sharing of this theme. The options for sharing. All in all, I think it's a win. I really like it. So that's been my rambling review of Bimber. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. If you have any questions about the theme, feel free to post some comments. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. All right, bye-bye.